Wait, Madina is sharing her screen also. Can you disable your screen sharing, Vinay? Perfect. Madina, да, нажимайте на смотреть.
We're live.
Okay, amazing. Can we start then?
Madina, you can switch on the presentation button.
We don't know why, but there is a big delay because Madina has already put this button, but nothing happened in the screen of our meeting.
Okay, this is very strange. Let me just.
Hi guys, do you mean on the live page on the platform?
No, so the issue is that, okay, fine, let me just.
I'm sharing my screen, no problem.
Okay, perfect. Next slide, please, Vinay.
Well, dear participants, I'm very happy to welcome all of you here today in this very interesting and unique setting for a second annual Entrepreneurship World Cup Uzbekistan 2020. I would like to say big thanks to all of you who made it this far, to our international and local partners for making this event happen here today. So let's hear a word from Ms. Yekaterina Leonenkova, the project manager representing the Global Education Leadership Foundation of India.
Yes, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much all for being here. We are very happy to see you all safe and well. So on behalf of the Global Education and Leadership Foundation, which is one of the global organizers of the Entrepreneurship World Cup alongside Miss Global Forum and Jen, we are very excited and really honored to have you all today for EWC 2020 in Uzbekistan, although hosted live, and hosted by the Ministry of Innovative Development of the Republic of Uzbekistan, which is our partner since last year, and IT Park Uzbekistan. We at TGELF have always been committed to the values of ethical innovation and progress. And as an organization, we have always felt a particular bias for entrepreneurial initiative. And this has resulted in our foundation actually going beyond working in such traditional realms as social welfare and education. And in terms of education, we're actually present in 14 plus countries with our curriculum. So we have shifted to the vibrant field of enterprise support and development, not only through organizing entrepreneurial schools, for example, the Delhi government, or working on ground towards the initiative of the Entrepreneurship Summit, GES, or the World Economic Forum in Davos. So far, the journey with the Entrepreneurship World Cup has proved the project to be a very successful one and a project at scale. And more than 100,000 applications have been received last year from 187 countries during our live events. And we are already achieving even higher numbers this year virtually, despite all this turbulence with the pandemic. So we are very, very excited for the event today. Best of luck for the participants. And a great announcement that we're making is that today the top two winners will be receiving $100,000 worth of services and perks and a selection for the global finalist pool. Thank you very much.
And now let's hear a word from Mr. Bahadir Ayupov, the Deputy Director of IT Park Uzbekistan, who's been also very supportive in making this event happen.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of IT Park in Uzbekistan, I convey my most sincere greetings to all of you in the national final of the Entrepreneurship World Cup. Our cooperation has aged for a certain period of time, and this is our second event of this scale. I want to remind you all, ladies and gentlemen, that a year ago, the finalists from Uzbekistan participated in the World Cup final. The fact that makes all of us here very proud. There are 10 startups taking their chances this year, representing areas of fintech, education, artificial intelligence, and many others. IT Park is the national organizer of EWC this year in Uzbekistan in partnership with the Ministry of Innovation. Our team has always welcomed partnerships in the area of tech entrepreneurship and currently supports many programs and startups all over the country. We've been operating for just a year and a half now, but nevertheless, we have been able to take about 30 startups through our incubation and acceleration programs. We also are currently developing, by the way, incubation centers in universities across Uzbekistan. We support women in entrepreneurship through projects like Tumaris Tech, where more than 20 teams with women founders are taught and exposed to the world of business. More than 15,000 people visited our courses and webinars so far, and IT Park is in partnership with companies like TUZ Ventures, Seedstars, OSCE, USAID, and others. We're working on 1 million Uzbek Coders program, where more than 100,000 young people are learning IT skills. IT centers and IT Park affiliates are being launched in all the regions of Uzbekistan, and more than 8,000 people learned IT skills using this infrastructure. Some of you may be aware of the recent news about IT Park opening its office in the United States. The aim of this office is to create new opportunities for local companies in the US market, providing all the necessary support in their business with their US partners. We have so far 406 resident companies that call IT Park their home. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been working hard preparing for this event over the last few weeks. This championship is a great occasion in lives of your startups. This is a great opportunity for you to tell about yourselves to a large audience, both in Uzbekistan and the world. And remember, regardless of the results, you will always have the power to change the world by making it better. This exciting journey starts now, and I wish best of luck to all the participants and patience and wisdom to the jury. Congratulations with the start of EWC Uzbekistan Final. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ayupov. Thank you for this wonderful speech. And now let's hear a speech from another national organizer, the Ministry of Innovative Development. And I would like to welcome Mr. Aboz Babakhanov.
Good afternoon, dear colleagues, organizers, and participants. On behalf of Ministry of Innovative Development, I welcome you all at this unequal event. Our minister has been part of Entrepreneurship World Cup since last year, and we strive to give more opportunities to more talented young people to present their innovative ideas at this unequal global platform. Congratulations to all of today. I wish you good luck today and in all your beginnings. You are the future generation for developing our country, and we certainly have high hopes for you. Once again, wishing you lots of luck, and our minister ready to support our partnership with the main organizer, TGALF. Thank you very much.
Thank you, organizers, for all of your wonderful speeches. And now I'd like to give a bit of rules for our startups and for the juries. So first of all, the rules for this event are the following. Each startup will have 3 minutes to present their pitch and 3 minutes to answer the questions from the judges. We will announce startups in the order where they need to present. And when announced, the startup representative should have their screen shared and pitch the presentation as soon as possible. And the timekeeper will make sure that the pitch is within the time limit, so within 3 minutes. And you will hear a buzzer sound 30 seconds before the pitch, and when the pitch time is over. So once the startup has pitched and the Q&A is over, the judges are welcome to give marks on the project. The audience watching the event on the EWC platform can also vote for their favorite startup and rate the favorite startup on the platform. Once all the startups have pitched, the jury will convene to discuss the results. So then there will be a short break, and then finally the national winner will be announced. So right now, yeah, what?
We would want to make some introductions for our estimated jury, I believe, first.
Yeah, for sure. So we have 5 juries. So we have 3 representatives of IT Park and 2 representatives from Ministry of Innovative Development and our accelerators. So Ms. Yulia Brovkina, she is the CEO of Pax Techum Limited. Mr. Alexander Yudakov, he is the project manager at the Center of Advanced Technologies. Mr. Sergey Mitrofanov, the founder and the senior brand strategist consultant of Mitrofanov and Partners. Mr. Vladimir Tsoy, the director of CAT Science Accelerator. And Mr. Mikhail Zakharevich, he is the managing partner for Center of Commercialization of Innovation. So since we lost a bit of time for our technical issues, I would like to get on with the presentations. And if Gamefall is ready, I would like to invite you to present your life-changing gaming experience with a new product that you've created in a highly competitive scene. So can we please hear from Gamefall?
Yes, of course. I'm ready.
Okay, thank you. The timekeeper ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I start? All right.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. My name is Akmaljon Musayev. I'm co-founder of Gamefall, game development studio. We develop games in Uzbekistan. So I'm going to talk about the problem. There are less and less puzzle games where you can use your cognitive skills and on app stores, on Steam, and on other markets. So we are developing the game called Detective Stories Clinic. It will use, puzzles, adventure, point and click, and room escape genre features. So our competitors gonna be Spotlight, The Room, all the Room, and then Cube Escape games if you play it on your mobile phones. So the market, our market is very big. If you know, there are about 40% of the all population, world population plays the game, and billions of players all over the world. 15% of them prefer puzzle games. It's our target, and 120 billion consumer spend was on App Store regarding to App Annie, and 80 billions on games especially. So our competitive advantage is gonna be the storyline. You know, if you play the games, as I told our competitors' games, that are not very rich storyline and not very good experience for players. And there will be, in our game, there will be play as you want. If you prefer point and click, you go and play as point and click, and then you can switch the gameplay to walker, like first person walking. And then it's going to be cross-platform. So if you would like to play on mobile phones, you can play our game on mobile. Or if you would like to play on Mac OS or any PCs, you can play on PCs. And in the future, for consoles, we're going to publish. And then we will use high-quality 3D levels. On the market, there are lots of 2D games, puzzle games, but there is less and less high-quality 3D games, especially puzzle games. Our gamer persona is gonna be 30+, mostly women, located in Japan, and then maybe South Korea, UK, and US. It's all from the research. We made the research on Sensor Tower, App Annie, and any other platforms. So our monetization is gonna be premium and freemium, depending on the platform. When we gonna publish on the Steam and Epic Game Store maybe, and GOG, we will use premium monetization model, and for mobiles, we will use freemium. And then
Sorry,
members.
your time is up.
All right. Thank you. If you have questions.
Q&A from juries, please.
Can you please stop sharing your screen? Thank you.
All right.
Juries, does anyone have any questions for Gameful?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's have to.
Sorry, ladies first. Julia, please.
Thank you. So what about competition? Could you please explain what companies are on the market at the moment, and how can you compare your product and your team and your strategy at first with their strategies and products?
All right. Thank you for your question. First of all, our competitors doesn't target all the platforms. For example, one of them, Javelin company, who made the Spotlight. They target only mobile phones, Android and iOS platform players, but we're gonna publish on Steam also for PCs, for Macs, and so on. And some games, some puzzle games target PCs rather than mobile phones. So I think cross-platform is gonna be our competitive advantage. So,
well, Ahmadjon, thank you for your presentation, and I wonder about your marketing strategy. So first, you mentioned this cross-platform, and I think it's very expensive. It's expensive than your product in different platforms. But what's your marketing strategy now? And are you gaining money now? And do you have any revenue? Please.
All right.
Do you understand my question?
First,
marketing strategy
yes,
about revenue now.
Yes, I fully understand. Thank you for your question. First of all, for your question, why it's cross-platform. We develop our game in Unity engine. If you have heard about this, it will give us opportunity to publish on any platform for mobiles and PCs. It's not going to be a problem for us. And then for marketing, we're going to choose the publisher. For PCs, we are planning to make a partnership with Frogwares, who publisher of Sherlock Holmes, one of the good biggest puzzle games in the world. So, and for mobile phones, we are just looking for the publisher. We'll see what we can do, but in the first place, we'll find the publisher. So they have more experience in puzzle games, so we will try to cooperate with them. It's better to choose this option.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm. About the stages today, are you on the market or you're just developing the product?
We are developing the project because it's not just a simple, easy game. So there are lots of time we'll need to finish this project.
And when you'll be ready to go to market?
In the beginning of the next year, 2021.
Okay, good.
January or February. We got
Your time
about.
is up. Your
Thank you.
time is up.
All right, thank you. Sorry.
Okay, Gamefall, thank you, juries. And now we would like to hear from ModMe, which is a unique edtech platform for delivering a quality customer service and
hello, we are
experience.
here.
Okay,
Hello,
please.
hello.
Timekeeper.
Yes.
Can I start?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jahangir Pulatov. I am co-founder and CEO of ModMe, blended learning platform.
Yeah, and I am Ruslan. I am the CTO of that platform.
Yeah, ModMe offers blended learning solutions to a traditional offline training centers through online platform and AI-powered tools. In short, we are toolbox for offline training centers to turn them into online. Our platform replaces all the Excel sheets, CRMs, other daily apps by merging them into one platform. And also ModMe allows centers to conduct live video classes, online exams, and AI-based teaching tools. It all started in this year when I faced the problem. I own one of the biggest offline training centers in Tashkent, which is Cambridge Learning Center. I've got 3,000 offline students. Due to the pandemic, I had to shut the business, and I had very short time to turn the dying offline business into online. And I approached it for help to my IT friend, Ruslan.
Yeah, so we started to make that project with Jahangir and our team members. And during the development, we understand that a lot of other training centers have the same problem. And the blended learning model is the best and the new thing for the learning online and offline in the both ways.
So the problem was that offline training centers are missing current online trends because they have to be both offline and online. And there are lots of tools in the market, but our tool is kind of very easy to onboard. It's going to solve this problem. So in solution, we help to upgrade offline processes with online learning and AI tools. And in one word, our platform is going to be a toolbox for offline training centers. We are focusing on edtech in developing countries like CIS and MENA countries with the market size of about 4 billion and annual growth rate of about 20%. Our competitors are going to be Moodle, Talent LMS, Teachable, iSpring, and other LMS, but we are focusing on to be localized in the market, and we are focusing on customer support. Another easy thing for our users is we have got very easy on board, so that in 1 or 2 days, a offline training center can turn itself into online. In terms of sales and marketing, we'll be using widespread methods of communication like social media, direct B2B sales, word of mouth, and we'll be conducting public events to create a community of blended learning. We've got traction. We started in April, and we finished MVP in the end of June. In June, we started first sales, and for now, we've got 4 training centers who are using our platform. Our business model is subscription model. We charge annual setup fee and 1 to 3% monthly subscription fee from the payment of every single student. And our team consists of, for now, 6 people. It's me, Jahangir Pulatov, who is the CEO, and CTO is Ruslan with 5 years of experience in edtech. I've got 6 years of experience in offline educational projects. And we've got now teams of developers and designer. So our business goal—
Sorry, your time is up.
Thank you.
Okay, Jerry's questions?
Yes, may I start? Jahangir and Ruslan, thank you for your presentation. And the question is about scale-up strategy, because you are approaching a huge market. Indeed, your figures mentioned by figures, the market is really huge. But what's your scale-up strategy? How you plan to expand and scale up, please?
So for this year, we are focusing on Uzbek market and planning to attract investment from private angel investors or to participate in competitions and win grants. If we get funds, we'll be starting the next year focusing on Central Asia market, and the coming 3 years we'll be focusing on CIS, in 5 years MENA countries market. But it will all depend on the fund. If we get, let's say, investment, then we'll continue working in this, let's say, strategy.
And if you're not get investment, just a question, if you are not getting investment, what's your strategy?
So it will be not 5 years, but 7 years, because we'll be focusing on sales, because for now we've got traction, we've got 4 clients, and we've got monthly revenue, which is almost covering, let's say, monthly expenses. monthly expense, we've got $4,000 a month, but revenue is about 2,000. So that till the end of this year or beginning of the next year, we'll be hitting the point of break even.
Could you please move to a slide with your business model, with monetization finance model?
Okay,
it was last, I suppose.
Okay, let me show. So our
previous, yes, this one.
We charge annual setup fee. It's like they pay on a yearly basis based on the number of customers they have, and we charge from 1 to 3% from the monthly payment of every single student of user training center.
Did you try to use the monetization model with constant payment per year for some educational organizations?
Yes, we've got already 4 clients which agreed and are ready to work with us. Which
I mean, not monthly payment depending from the quantity of students, but the permanent payment for a year.
Yeah, you know, it's possible. For now, we are looking for the best business model. So that best model is like something initial we want to work with, but we definitely we will experiment with the business models. Actually, we have social products that not pay at all. And maybe we will have something like constant payment early basis.
Good. And one more question. Through the quarantine, it was obvious that a lot of people who was involved into the education process used the unpaid operation systems, you know, like WhatsApp and iSpring and so on. And teachers usually don't like to use paid systems. So how can you explain them the value that you can represent with this usage?
Actually, we are our customer persona is owner of the training center. Firstly, we will help them to digitize their business. This is the first help, because in most of developing countries, business is not digitized. There is no universal tool for digitizing the business. While digitizing,
sorry, your time is up.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So let's hear from Iman, a truly innovative fintech platform meeting the needs of the majority customers and the stakeholders. Iman, are you ready?
Sorry, I was on mute. Hi, everyone. My name is Mark Zubov. I'm the CFO of Iman. So the problem in Uzbekistan is that only 7% of population ever borrowed from banks. There are 4 reasons behind that. First is there is no Islamic finance, even though 90% of population are Muslims. 2 is high cost of capital. 3, in general, a very miserable experience getting a loan from a bank. And 4, the banking system is only accessible to people who are officially employed. At the same time, you have about $10 billion basically sitting under the mattresses of local citizens. So the way that we solve this problem is by building a marketplace that connects investors, shoppers, and merchants at the point of sale using the principles of Islamic finance. So we onboard merchants so they can increase their sales and offer installment financing to their customers. Shoppers come to our marketplace and they can buy anything they want, either on the spot or they can select an installment plan that they like. And those installments are funded by P2P investors that invest through our platform. So we have 3 products. One is product for shoppers. It's a marketplace similar to Amazon. What's unique about it, it's first is Sharia compliant, the only product in the market. And 2, it allows customers to see the best prices offered in the market for anything they want. 2 is a product for merchants. It's a point of sale solution for online and offline stores, similar to Affirm in the US or Afterpay in Australia. And the merchants love our product because it allows them to increase their sales at 0 cost for them. And 3 is a product for investors, which is the most unique product we have because it's the first P2P lending platform for checkout financing in the world, as well as the first P2P platform in Uzbekistan in general. So why investors love our product is, 1, it's very attractive returns, much higher than what you would get in banks. It's an impact investment, allowing investors to fund shoppers directly. It's 100% online, and it's Sharia compliant, as I mentioned. Our business model is quite simple. We have two revenue streams. We charge merchants a percentage from every transaction, and we charge investors a percentage of profits that generate through our platform. A bit about our traction over 3 months of work. So far we've done about $45,000 worth of transactions. We have over 6,000 users registered on our platform. They're integrated with over 50 merchants. So far we didn't have any defaults or non-performing loans. In general, people love our product. And this is just the beginning. If you look at the market, it's $1 billion market today, growing at 40% a year. So should be about $2.8 billion in a couple of years. And then that's just electronics and home goods. Afterwards, we're going to go after real estate, auto loans, student loans, and then expand internationally. So far, we have boosted the company. We invested over $150,000 in the product, and now we are raising our first external round of $1 million. A little bit about our team. Rustam is the CEO. His background is mostly in investment banking and consulting. Most recently worked for IFC. My background is in private equity, mostly in emerging markets and investment banking. Kirill's
Sorry, your time is up.
All right. Questions?
Mark, thank you for your presentation. The Islamic banking is not new for IT industry, and what about the competition in your market? I'm not mentioning only Uzbekistan. I'm in the whole Islamic world, and there's digital solutions for Islamic banking and finance.
So yeah, if your question is mostly on the global scale, so obviously you have traditional Islamic banks, which are not as common in the CIS, but very common in the GCC region. When it comes to Islamic fintech, you have some P2P lending platform that focus on the businesses, on financing businesses. You don't have any P2P platforms that focus on consumer loans. Other than that, I mean, Islamic fintech has grown really fast over the last few years.
Yes, I agree with you. I know several products from Tatarstan because I work with venture fund there. And what's your competitive advantage? The competition is also high on this market, Islamic fintech.
Absolutely.
What's your competitive? How we compete?
Yeah, I think the way and the main competitive advantage is just the structure of our product itself. We solve the problem of access to finance, and we solve the problem of building a halal marketplace, which doesn't really exist. We don't really have a halal Amazon. So I think combining the e-commerce and fintech and point of sale solution at the same time is something no one else has done. And two is the brand. Iman is a brand name that can be taken to other markets, and we think that really differentiates our product. And plus our experience building similar solutions in other markets.
I would argue about brand, but nevertheless, thank you for your answer.
Mark, your peer-to-peer platform, is it the easiest way for shopper to obtain money, or there is other ways for them? For example, at the place to get financing at the place, credit at the place.
Yeah. Absolutely, that is a good question. Well, of course, yeah, they have other options. They can go to other retailers that offer credit themselves. They can go to other marketplaces. I mean, what differentiates us is really, one, it's a Sharia compliant. Two, it's the best customer experience we think there is in the market. So there is no product that allows you to get credit in like, let's say, less than 20 minutes, and it's 100% online. I mean, it's a really frictionless experience. So
okay, and what's the profile of your customer shopper? Who is your customer?
Yeah, the profile is really sort of it's Muslims aged from, let's say, 20 to 35. The ones that are digitally connected, recently finished college, have income, have official income, but still are not in that position where they can buy stuff, like on the spot. They need credit. And
okay.
I mean,
young and educated.
Sorry, your time is up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So let's hear from Kuzin, a food tech startup with a tech solution designed for women and households to deliver the best homemade food at your doorstep. Are you ready? Okay, can you please start your presentation?
Yes, of course, sorry. Good evening, everyone. My name is Umato Yuldashva. I'm the project manager and developer of Cuisine. According to statistics, the employment rate of women 2 times lower than men. Cuisine offers jobs to unemployment and needy women by providing platform to turn homemade cooking skills to profitable business. Our customer persona is divided in 2 parts, from client side and for vendor side. And our total addressable market in Tashkent and total global homemade food market and target audience. A product service overview. Our platform helps to find clients, work from home, earn extra cheap and quality food for customers, and shared space which integrated with Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, which helps to upload videos. Exact problem is, as a result of pandemic, some categories of population has really affected, particularly women works in a daily basis too. This technology helps to work convenient in pandemic and post-pandemic too. Homemade food ecosystem. Our platform is divided in 2 parts, for vendor and for client. It's the main page of vendor app. Sales and marketing. At the time, we are holding trainings and gathering all vendors, and we are teaching them business and food blogging skills. In this link, you can see, you can watch the feedbacks of participants, and we will promote our platform in Instagram, Telegram, YouTube, and you can see their all posts and statistics about marketing. Our competitor are us. We didn't take national competitors, so we took Uber Eats and Yandex. What's our differentiation? The main differentiation, we will create online platform which teaches cooking skills and food blogging skills, and convenient platform where all homemade cuisine is presented. Why our idea is so unique? Everyone, a woman who is unemployment or who want to get extra income, can start their business, any investment, and we will and online market which can affordable for everyone. Our financial plan is this, and then and the next year they all includes and revenue costs too. Our team with a special skills, and what our mission in the future. We want to in the end of this next year, increase our vendors number to 100. Why I'm saying that? Because at the time already we have 60 vendors, because we are holding trainings, and the end of next year we will represent all regions of Uzbekistan. Why I'm saying that? Because we are at the time women association, which they help us to find unemployment women to work with us, and our
Sorry, your time is up.
Thank you for your attention.
Jury's questions, please.
So Matoy, thank you for your presentation and your brilliant idea, especially in the social part of it, employed for women. And my question is about the competition. I wouldn't agree with you about Uber Eats and the Yandex Yida, because you're competing with dozens of applications which are focused on neighborhood cooking. It's more about this market rather than competing with food delivery. What do you think about this? Understand my question?
Yes. At the time we are proposing to launch a delivery service too, and the main differentiation Yandex Yida and our is firstly it's will be an affordable price, because from ordering restaurants it's very
very expensive, let's say.
Yeah,
for
it's
many
expensive.
people, yes.
It's expensive, and so that our delivery will be to very in a low price too, and especially and it includes online school which teach business, food blogging, and cooking skills.
It's also a question should it develop or not, but how you are aware people who order the food from your chefs that the quality is high. How you aware your buyers that the quality of this cooking is high?
To take into consideration, as I said, we are gathering vendors and we are teaching them, and we are seeing their workplace too, how they work, it's clean or not. They will.
Thank you. Good. Thank you. I understand.
One more question, please. Could you explain what exactly the stage of the project development? Do you have some idea, or did you have you done the platform already, and whatever, how many users?
Sorry, web platform in process, and app in the process too. At the middle of September, we will launch this platform.
Good. So you don't have at the moment users at all?
Yes, at the moment we are only registering vendors together. When we gather all vendors, we will launch a platform so that.
Good, I see. And what about the customer development? You didn't represent the results of this very important stage for your kind of project at the presentation. So did you have some interviews with your potential active users as well as your vendors before you started to develop the platform?
Yep, of course. We did a Google form and we asked questions they want. They 100% of women which we asked, they wanted to work with us because food bloggers especially wanted to integrate all food bloggers in one platform, and women said it will be helpful to gather clients and it helps us to work without any investment. At the time they are very happy, and we did a contract with the ministry too, which we will give them
your time is up.
Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Sogdia, please. Let's see your new eco-friendly solution for packaging food products. Are you ready? Sogdia.
Yes. I guess
we cannot see your presentation.
But I can start my video. Now it's working. Hold on a second.
You should share your screen.
Sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, my name is Izzat Asad. I'm a founder of Sogdia. 2 years ago, when we started our business packaging and sale of dried fruits and nuts, we were looking for suitable packaging. We decided to use wood as a material for the packaging, which allowed us to produce packaging of any shape, for example, in the shape of heart, a circle, and even a star. Oops. We have two products. One is packaging and the other one is packaging with dried fruits and nuts as a whole product. We're currently selling directly to consumers from our online store, and also in this deal, we can go three more marketing ways. Our target market for 2025 is Uzbekistan, 6 countries, EU, and United States, with approximately in total 200,000 grocery stores. Our competitors are dry fruits and nuts in wicker plates and cardboard boxes. Some of the competitive advantages we have are product is presentable, eco-friendly, packaging, and reusable. We have more than 10 patented packaging designs, as well as an eye-catching custom-built wooden stand. In our own practice, we were convinced that our products attract consumers and they choose our products precisely for its packaging. There is no better combination than natural packaging for natural products. I would also like to point out that in February this year, we were invited with our products to the International Exhibition of Food Products in Germany, organized by Uzbek Azokavkat Holding and Embassy of Uzbekistan in Germany. This is our financials for 2025. Key drivers are over 10 packaging designs patents for bulk food, cost of product, price of product, and number of customers. Climate impact. Compared to the plastic and cardboard packaging, our packaging has no recycling waste at all. Our dream is to become the first recognizable brand in this market niche, and our goal is to achieve a dominant position in the global market. Thank you very much for your attention.
Questions, please, from the judges.
Oh.
Yes. So you use it only for the nuts, or you have for some other products?
We can use our packaging for also for chocolates, candies, any bulk food products that are presentable. But mostly, this is designed because this natural packaging is designed for dried fruits and nuts.
Okay. What kind of wood you use?
It's a plywood.
Plywood. Okay. Thank you.
And what about competitive characteristics, especially about price? And who is your main merchants who can buy this kind of package? Suppose it is premium segment, not where massive. Did you understand my question?
No, internet connection is bad. I'm sorry. Can you repeat it?
Okay, good. Yes. Could you please explain what's your competitive characteristics in compare with your competitors?
Competitive advantages?
Yeah. And what about price compare?
My internet
yes.
is bad.
Mm-hmm. You didn't mention it.
Can you see my screen? I'm sorry, my internet connection is bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see my screen? I'm not sure. I'm trying to share my screen, but it's not allowing.
Yes, we see.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, competitive advantages. This is the screen slide. That you mean? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the competitive
Yes,
advantage?
but this slide doesn't show the competitive advantages. It shows the placement on the market. Don't please mix that things.
Okay. This is customer value proposition. So here, I want to point out in pricing, mostly it's competitive to the wood, solid wood, because we are plywood and we are competitive to the solid wood packaging. All the others are not our competitors. And in Uzbekistan, we don't have a solid wood packaging.
Sorry, your time is up.
Yes, you'd
okay, start.
Yeah, sorry. Just better to compare with plastic packages and compare with premium segments where some another kind of packages for paper, for example. It seems to be you are not very competitive in this market.
In packaging, you mean?
Yeah.
The price is too high?
Because you have very little niche, premium niche, where someone can be interested in wooden trays and wooden packages, just some kind of, eco style and so on. But it's about common market. Usually vendors and producers prefer to use much more cheap like materials and packages like plastic, for example.
I think it will influence only marketing strategy and position of the product. Because if you look at luxury market, they may apply luxury market.
Yeah, this is a premium packaging.
Premium luxury.
And
but
it's
then
even
you also
not the packaging. I'm sorry, it's not even packaging. It's two products in one. It's a wooden tray and a dry fruits. Wooden tray, you don't throw to the waste, to the trash. You can reuse it again.
It's another topic. It's not in any case you approach food producers who position their product in premium and the luxury market, and how the end users will then utilize this product is their case, not your value proposition, seems to me.
Judges and Sogdia, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but our time has been done for Q&A. So can we please proceed to assessing and judging the projects and all the startups? Thank you so much, the 5 of you who have had the opportunity to present. Now we're going to reconvene for some break, during which time the judges will judge the projects.
How long is the break?
It's about 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, good. So, thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Leah Sadowski, and I'm the host for the second part of today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, let the second part start. And first of all, I want to make sure that every startup that were missed in the beginning are here and ready to pitch. Okay? So, dear startuppers, if you hear your name, let me know that you're here with us and you hear me. Telework Asia, are you here?
Yes.
Oh, nice, welcome. Then Coop Creation,
Yeah, we are here.
good. Deliverer,
Here.
great. Protos,
I'm here.
nice. And Scientific and Practical Center, are you here? Once again, Scientific and Practical Center for Implementation of Innovative Projects, are you here? We can hear them, and I don't see that they're making some marks that they're here, but they're the last in our list. So I think that they're ready to start, and if they join us, they will pitch their presentation. Well, dear jury, are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Yes.
And may I say some words?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you. So, as I'm an indirect representative of the Ministry of Innovation, I should let my jury colleagues to judge the last project of the ministry. And I don't want to raise a situation of conflict of interest, and reserve the judging right after my colleagues. Thank you. Only for the last one, only for the last startup.
Okay, okay. Well, as long as everybody ready, I want to remind the rules once again. So, dear startups, you have 3 minutes to pitch your idea, and then you'll have a 3-minute session of Q&A with the jury. So please keep on time, keep on track. We have our dear timekeeper, Aydin. She will notify you 30 seconds before the time is out, and indirect the second when the 2 minutes will be 3 minutes, sorry, will be passed. So I think it's clear. Please, somebody who doesn't pitch right now, mute your microphone. Thank you. And I think we are ready to start. And I invite here the Telework. Telework, are you ready? This is startup on big data and artificial intelligence. As long as you're ready, your time will start. Okay, got it? Telework, we can hear you.
Yes, just a moment. Let us turn on the presentation just a moment.
Please hurry up. We must keep on time.
Yeah. Abdurrahman, can you please put the presentation? I'm waiting for you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me start then. Can I start? Yeah, thank you. A very good part of the day, honorable judges and everyone who's watching us. Let me introduce our project. As you can see, he is the founder, Abdurrahman Abdurrashid, and me, Vazira, the CPC manager. And our project is Telework, exchange and marketplace of services for freelancers of Central Asia. Well, let me give you a brief statistics of the freelancers around the globe. Is 7,000 freelancers in the world in more than 150 countries. And by 2030, there will be more than 40% of people, freelancers. And what we actually find out is that there's a big problem with posting the posts on the platforms, which has a very big commission for the students and for the low income families as well. And employers, like there's a very large monthly fee. If you subscribe, you will have to pay a lot of money. So we wanted to save your money and time as well. And the thing is that one of our main advantages is bits expire in 20 or 30 days, and it's not very tedious, and only a few steps and you will be able to join our platform. What we actually can offer you for now is the solution. We will create a site and applications on Android and iOS platforms. For now, we're working on the landing web page, and we hope that we will be able to do everything by the end of the September, like this autumn. Well, actually, and for now, we would like to give the possibility for everyone who's using an iOS platform and Android as well. The target audience for us is the low-wage people and students who want to earn for money when they are students, but they have the skills. That's what we really want to give. Companies that they need the freelance company workers, like temporary workers, and also very creative people who are limited to go out or work. There are just few small steps. Like your task is like you can just search for your tasks and then find in few minutes and choose the freelancers and then pay for this, and that's all. What we actually also find out is like market analysis. We have for now MVP like bots as a Telegram, and we have already launched it. For now, like 11 successfully completed work are now working, and at present more than 15 like registered freelancers and 21 customers. For now, that has been our little success. What benefits does a telework offer is like there is no commission, there is zero commission, and employers will be able to post it for free and everything, like full of support, online classes, and the bids do not expire in 30 or 20 days in the national language of all the CIS countries, like CIS, Central Asia. And financial planning is like 10% next 12 months, and we'll be able to attract 10,000 active users in the end of 2020. So here's our teammate. As you can see, here are all of those people who worked very well to contribute for the project. And thank you so much for attention. If you have any questions, please let us know. We'll definitely try to answer all your questions. Thank you.
Could you please describe your business model?
Yeah, sure. So what we're going to do is, for now, like everyone who exceeds the number of sums, let's say 100,000 sums, it's like for our local money, it will be free of charge. But after, if it exceeds more than $50, and then we will be offering the packages, like $50 packages, and after 100 packages. And if this also exceeds, we will be able to take of their profit, like 10%, so that we will be earning the money from this. I hope I could answer your question.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Azira, thank you for your presentation. Ray, just
sorry, can you
in terms of using. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello. Yes, please. Well, what's the competitive advantages of your platform? One of them, you mentioned lower fees. Are you sure that your financial model, in terms of finance, will survive in the future when you scale up?
Yeah, we do
What's
believe
forecast?
that. The thing that we want to tell you is, for now, like many students, they everything that they want to do is like for free. So for now, our competitive analysis will be more appropriate for this, and we consider that one of the main also advantages for ours, like, is bids. They don't expire. So they don't expire in 20 or 30 days, and you know, we don't also have a big commission for posting their publications. We do believe that that will help us to survive in the marketplace where there are not a lot of functions that the other our competitors offers, like T-Word and some others.
Okay, thank you.
Can you
Well,
repeat?
dear jury, we have more questions.
If you don't
No.
have any questions, we may be able to reply you through the personal messages or whatever you want. Thank you so much for watching us.
Good ending. Okay. I think no more questions. It means that we can continue, and our next participant is Cube Creation. Cube Creation, are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Then you can start.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Rakhimov. I'm co-founder of this project, Reklamaus. Our project is a bulletin board, advertising platform, and online store combined in one platform. So our main competitor is OLX, but they are only bulletin board. So what we can do, it is very simple. We can sell, sellers can directly sell through our platform, post their products and services, and get payments directly through our platform, and get the money through transactions. So buyers can directly buy from our platform, doesn't need to contact in person with a seller, just pushes the buy button and he requests the product or service. Another advantage is advertising platforms. We combined all advertising platforms like TV, radio, SMS, and social pages and targeted marketing. So we have CRM like admin panel for TV, radio, and other platforms or social pages. User can just fill up the form and push the publish button and make a payment to make his advertisement available on TV, radio, and other platforms. SMS works smart, so SMS will be sent only to those people who are interested in products like this. So we included targeted marketing, so a person doesn't need to learn some Google Ads, Yandex Direct, or something like this. He can just select these platforms on our platform, and settings will be set automatically depending on category of the product or service, and advertisement will be made. So our initial start will be on Uzbekistan, more precisely on Khwarezm, Karakalpakstan, and Tashkent for the first 2-3 months. So our advantage is it is more effective and convenient to make an advertisement. So seller can get into the platform and make an advertisement to all platforms, TV, radio, and easily sell directly through our platform service or product. So this is our business model in short. We will reach, our payback period is 24 months for 100,000 investments. Profit per year is nearly $1 million. So that's basically all. Thank you for listening.
What for exactly do you need $200,000?
So now we have MVP, which is a web application only mobile. We need to develop iOS, Android platform, as well as a desktop web application. Also, we need to do marketing through television, through boards, and we need to hire this personnel to contact with sellers and so on.
And thank you for your presentation. And what's about your product? What you're doing? Are you a marketplace for entrepreneurs, or your omnichannel aggregator, omnichannel communication platform? What does your really do?
Well, it's all combined. It is like marketplace, but we have a bulletin board functionality too.
But then you have two legs to stay on two different markets. It's kind of marketplace for selling goods or exchanging goods. It's one market, and it's omnichannel communication. It could be applied in different platforms, like e-commerce, any e-commerce platform. It's another market. Maybe your product is too complicated, as I see it.
It is
it's better to focus on one side.
It may be complicated for development, but it is very easy to users to find a product that
it's also complicated for marketing. It will be difficult to market your product, to market your solution. Yes, it's just a comment, not a question. Thank you.
Okay.
I leave space for other judges.
Thanks for the comment.
So you said about the advertising campaign in Google AdWords and Yandex Direct. Is it right?
Yes.
So everyone knows that if you don't set up the keywords and especially minus words, so your advertising budget is goes away. So what will you do with it?
So we have categories like real estate or automobiles or something else. And for each category, we have settings pre-set up already.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the question.
And how did you solve the technically combining the TV adverts, radio adverts, and SMS? Could you please describe this technically?
SMS works directly through our platform. We have an API of another sending company integrated to us. And for TV and radio and alike, we have our CRM-like panel. They will register into their panel and they will see which requests.
Sorry, your time is up.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. And our next participant is Delivera. Delivera, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, then start, please.
One sec. Hello, everybody. My name is Aziz Bek, and I'm CEO and founder at Delivera. So our company mostly focused on delivering the spirits, like all alcohol products. And this is the first official spirits delivering service in Uzbekistan. And alcohol delivery service in Uzbekistan, first of all, in different places. Like in 2 weeks, we are launching ordering. I have never seen it in the world. So what question answer to? It means that if you have party or you're in the office and you want to order some spirits or food, 21 plus adults with the access to the internet, so it can be anybody who wants to eat and drink. So how it works? Now we have Telegram bot as our not order. This is one note. You can reserve a bottle in alcohol store So this inquiry then goes to the driver. Driver makes payment to the store, and the store confirms the order to the user. And at the end, driver takes the order and gives to the user. So user gives the refund that was paid by the driver and delivery fee. We have one indirect competitor in the market. So this is Legion, that has many stores and all type of spirits, but there are no systems for delivery whatsoever. And if you think of like Express 24 or other delivery companies, they deliver first of all only food and only from one restaurant, and they don't deliver spirits. So we have traction. 50 orders have been placed and processed through our platform. So we tested our platform. Now we have a mobile application for business, meaning vendor, driver, and we have also Telegram bot as an MVP for the user. We have integrated our system with PayMe, Google Maps, and there is possibility to integrate with CRM systems at restaurants and vendors. So our business model is commission-based. Our commission varies from 10% to 20%. Now we are working on the mobile application for the users, through which you will be able to order in 2 clicks. So
sorry, your time is up.
Thanks.
Well, Azizbek, thank you for your presentation. And I heard a very serious mistake in your presentation. You mentioned that your customers are all people who would like to drink and eat. It's a very serious mistake. Who is your customer? Please, can you describe briefly your customer? Whom you will approach by your promotion? Who is this person?
Okay, thank you a lot for the question. First of all, our customer is a drinking person who drinks mostly at night and who is not—
Me drinking at night also. I'm your customer?
No. 1 second, sorry. Yeah, anybody can drink at night, and that we do actually. But after 11 p.m. in Uzbekistan, you don't have opportunity to order alcohol or to buy alcohol, because all the alcohol shops like work till 11 p.m. So our main target audience is person who wants to order more alcohol. Like you drank and you need some more, then you use our system delivery.
So you were in increased alcoholism in Uzbekistan?
Alcoholism? No, you will drink anyways. We're decreasing after crashes on the road, actually, if you think.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it legal?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
How is collab on other markets where alcohol is not prohibited to drink, or you're able to drink all over the night? How you expand on other markets? Are you stuck only in Uzbekistan?
No, because our platform can be connected to several restaurants and alcohol shops. It means that you may order alcohol and the food simultaneously. So this is the catch, actually. Even if you go to the US through the Uber Eats, you won't be able to order from 2 different restaurants. You can check that. And also, if you order alcohol, you need to place another order for the food. So we may expand to any country in the world.
Dear jury, do you have more questions?
And one clarification about legality. So this is legal.
Okay, Azizbek, sorry, but we have to continue.
I'm sorry?
We have to continue. Your time is up.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. And Protus, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, now is your time. So start, please.
Okay.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank you for the opportunity to represent our startup to the International World Cup 2020. My name is Toshimboy Sadmuratazan. I am co-founder and engineer. There are some problems with shortage electricity, irrigation of lands, and huge damage to the climate by fuel power plants. Building large-scale hydroelectric projects is expensive and takes years to build. For solving these problems, we designed two types of hydropower turbines. First type pumps water to the highlands, and the second one produces electricity. Our beachhead market is nearly 40,000 farmers and 142,000 households in Fergana Valley. We have water flowing everywhere. The stream of the water produces electricity. No one produces it in Uzbekistan. The unrealized potential of hydropower in Uzbekistan is 4 gigawatts. Why it's so perspective? Because every day the demand for the electricity is growing with the indicators of consumers. In general, the demand for irrigation will also significantly increase. Consumers save their money and make our world a better place. We have developed a new damless micro hydropower plant with a completely water wheel to increase efficiency, and there is a large diameter disc-shaped float for self-regulating of the height relative to the water level. We can get more energy with zero emission. It's not harmful for inhabitants of the water, fully automated, and no risk of flooding. Our startup is scalable. We had interviews with farmers in Fergana Valley. The majority of farmers use electricity to irrigate the land, which is often above water level, and the electricity cost is the main part of their charges. The government give privileges to farmers and they take part of their expenses. But with our turbines, they can significantly reduce electricity costs. After interviews, we had 40 installation orders. In the first year, we are going to install up to 100 installations in Uzbekistan. As you can see, we analyzed the market and calculated that we can easily provide energy to about 2,000 consumers per year and have profit in $2.3 million. The energy produced by the hydro turbine will replace the electric energy obtained from fuel combustion.
Sorry, your time is up.
Okay, thank you very much.
Dear jury, do you have some questions?
Yes, thank you very much for the presentation. Because I see it might be a real challenge for a product because many people living in a remote places need for energy. And what stage of your product now? Do you have MVP prototype?
Yes, of course, we have MVP, and we have 40 orders from the farmers.
14 installations.
40, yes, reorders.
14, yes. And how much will it cost for farmers when you start to produce it more or less a large volume?
And then
what's the idea about cost for farmers?
That I mentioned before, it's $2,100. It's with
2,100. Okay. And okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any more questions? So,
what's the power of your generator? Do you have different size of generator or only one?
Can you repeat?
You said that you have a water pump and energy generator.
Yes.
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 What the power of generator?
What is that? I can't see.
Power.
Power. It's 1 kilowatt.
Mm-hmm. And you have only one size, or have you a line of different sizes?
No, we can make a bigger or a smaller of this our turbine, which is required.
Ladies and gentlemen, more questions or not? Okay, I think that we continue that.
Hello, everyone. Let me start. So my title of my, everyone is seeing my screen? Hello?
Yes, it's
not yet
visible.
What about now?
No.
So
no.
Can you start? You already can show your screen.
Now?
Yep.
So let me start. So my title is The Modern Technologies of Processing Raw Materials by example of amaranth. Amaranth is a special high protein the plant that contains high protein. So it can be used for example, in animal livestock, also poultry and fish farming. What is really like nowadays, it's getting really popular in Uzbekistan because our export potential is increasing and increasing year by year. So in conditions of my country of Uzbekistan, the irrigated agriculture, limited farmland, salinity, large areas, and etc. It costs to amaranth, which can be cultivated on saline soils. Today it has become the most widespread plant for many countries of the world as a feed and a food harvest. So also the high yield of green mass of amaranth, the unique biochemical composition and the grain and the above grain part of the plant, for example, like a high and balanced composition of protein, vitamins, and active substances like plasticity and contentiousness salt and drought resistance were confirmed by experts of United Nations that this plant is the plant that will save the crisis of growing food for feeding the animals and also poultry and fish farming. As you know, Uzbekistan is applying the Israel experience in making fish farms. So that's why I think that this amaranth is a really good component for making the food and from granulated food for fishes and also livestock farms. And also in terms of the biochemical composition, the amaranth is an extremely valuable plant for obtaining high quality feed, and the green mass of these plants depending on the phase of its development, the growth phase. It contains proteins, fats, also fiber, calcium, phosphorus. Sorry, I forgot about my presentation.
Sorry, your time is up.
Really? Okay. I'm ready for questions.
The jury, do you have some questions?
Yes.
Vladimir, you were muted.
Sorry. Thank you for presentation. The title of your presentation is Modern Technologies of Raw Plant Materials Processing. but you didn't tell us no one words about technology. Could you please shortly describe?
Okay, the technology contains of getting the green mass of amaranth. First of all, we take away the grains, I mean the seeds, and make the oil from them. Like here, I show here, like amaranth oil is rich with squalene. Squalene is really important for a human, and everyone's like, of course, I mean, very important substance. So also we're getting this green mass, we put it on the squeezer, and I mean extruder. So after extruder, before extruder, we put it in the drying machine, like aerodynamical drying machine, and then to the extruder. And after extruder, we have the granules of this feed for livestock and fish farming. I'm sorry, the technology is already, we made this technology, and in the presentation that was not enough time to describe it at all. So I only wanted to show you how I want to make what I want to do with amaranth. That's why.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Vladimir.
Very nice. Do we have more to ask? So that means that our jury are ready to leave us to decide the fate of our today's event. So I'm welcoming them, and we have several minutes to break. Thank you.
Okay, so dear jury members, you will now get an invitation to the breakout room. So please accept that invitation, and then we will convene and discuss the results.
Алло. Ona kam tushishma. Zo'r nima qilib yuribsiz? Ha? Svaz bitta joyga kirib yotibdi-ku. Na telefonda gapirib
So finally, after several minutes of deliberation, our honorable judges have taken the decision who will actually be the winner of Entrepreneurship World Cup in Uzbekistan this year and who will be the second place. So the two people who, as already discussed, will be getting $100,000 worth of perks and services and the chance to get to the global pool. So Ilya, if we would want to proceed with the results.
Thank you so much. I think that was incredible session for the jury and for our startups. Great experience. And now we are ready to announce the winners of the Uzbekistan final part. So, please, Madina, could you share the screen?
A little bit of suspense. Who will that be?
Ekaterina, can you make some hints to our startups?
Well, I wouldn't really want to make any hints. I would want them to see the results themselves on screen once Madina shows it.
Okay, and right now we are ready to announce the winner, which will go to the World Championship and represent Uzbekistan and their own startups.
So yes, very sorry to interrupt. So as it was discussed prior, so both the winner and the second runner-up, so the person who will be announcing now and the second person who will be announcing now will be getting $100,000 worth of books and services and will get the chance to be selected within the global pool. So Madina, who will be the winner? Who is the first person to get this reward?
And we are ready to celebrate.
And we're ready to celebrate Iman, which is our winner of Entrepreneurship World Cup in Uzbekistan this year. Congratulations.
Iman, we're happy.
We're very happy for you. And yes, so thank you very much for your participation. So you're the first one, you're the winner, and congratulations upon your amazing project, which is totally international scale. And so the second person, the person who actually got the second place for the event, was very, very close to winning and still got a very, very high mark. So who will be the second one?
Medina, please. Yes, and now we can see the Proteus.
So yeah, Proteus, the hydropower project, will be the second one. Will be the second one who will be getting the reward and who will have the chance to be represented, to be representing the country in the global finals in October. So we congratulate you guys on that, on an amazing project, which is actually aiming to make a very great impact. So thank you very much, team of Proteus. We hope that you have heard us. Really hope so. So thank you very much all for your participation. Thank you very much all for your time. Thank you for the 10 unique and wonderful presentations that we have heard today. And we would like to give the floor to some closing remarks from our honorable jury. So would anyone from the jury members want to say anything as a final remark to our contest?
Yes, I would like to start. Thank you very much for all participants and for organizers. It's very important that we see for us to be a part of this event, and really glad to see interesting project that really plan to make an impact, not only locally but globally. And I think that the winners are able to really represent Uzbekistan and the startup movement on a high level. And I wish all the best to those who not on the top at exact this moment, but you have a really great opportunity to make changes and impact the world and create interesting and profitable also business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sergey, for your wonderful speech. Anyone else from the jury?
Dear colleagues, if you let me to say something. So I would like to thank you to participants and congratulate the national finals, Iman and Proteus, who will present Uzbekistan global finals. The Ministry of Innovative Development will continue supporting YAS and the innovative ideas to drive the economic, innovative and technological development of Uzbekistan. We will continue building a strong foundation for developing startup ecosystem in Uzbekistan, and we can join forces in this journey. I wish good luck projects which are selected to participate in Entrepreneurship World Cup final. Thank you again. Thank you all.
This is wonderful.
Yes, and a couple of words. It was very insufficient pleasure to find out very interesting, very nice, and very perspective projects here in the pipeline of this competition. And I suppose that the teams that were chosen by the jury have very huge perspectives on the international market, obviously. I wish you luck, and I hope we'll prolong our collaboration at the next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear jury and dear startups. Want to say one more time from our organizing part and from the IT Park in particular. Thank you so much. It was really exciting experience to us. We hope that we will continue and gain our cooperation between all of us and make our society stronger and build more exciting products, represent in a global market more, and do great things. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank
Good
you
luck,
very much
everyone.
once again.
Ekaterina, do we have some more?
No, just on the behalf of the global organizer, we just want to say a very big thank you to everyone for their time. And this, I think, is a great end to our wonderful competition today.
Nice. Thank you so much.